YouTube page at roughedge.tv. It's tiki time at Harbor Cove Cafe. Dive into the tropical paradise at the end of Spinnaker Drive in Ventura with vibrant drinks, delicious bites, award-winning fish and chips, and more. Now featuring extended hours and great happy hour specials. Harbor Cove Cafe, the hidden treasure at the end of Spinnaker Drive. Visit harborcovecafe.net for more information. It's Sunday morning, 8 a.m. That means it's time to drink some beer and talk some anime and other stuff. This is the Anime and Alcohol Show, live here on Rough Edge FM with your host, Devin Crow.
We're live.
That's Devin Crow.
I'm Devin Crow. Do I have glasses on my hat? I do.
It looks cool, dude.
Welcome back. It's been a week. I was in Vegas last week, and you were.
I was in Santa Paula.
You were in Santa Paula.
No, not Santa Paula. In Palm Springs. We're in Santa Paula right now.
Yes, we're in Santa Paula right now. But I was in Vegas last week from Thursday to Monday, and you were in Santa Barbara. Didn't you go
Palm
to
Springs?
Oh, Palm Springs. Didn't you go to the Jaws Museum or whatever?
And I did go to the Jaws Museum on Father's Day. Yeah.
Yes.
Which was way cool, by the way. Very awesome. Especially if you're a Jaws fan. Even if you're not a Jaws fan, just seeing some of the stuff there that you know so well from the movie is pretty cool. So I highly recommend it.
Yes.
So anyway, that's why we were gone last week. It was Father's Day, and that's what we were doing. So yeah, it was a good week.
It was a good week.
Did you have a good Father's Day?
I did. I didn't do anything. Went to an all-you-can-eat sushi place up in Henderson. That was recommended. It was okay. It wasn't like the best all-you-can-eat sushi place. They did have some really cool little options for like sushi rolls. Instead of getting like full rolls, you could get half rolls of something if you wanted to try it. So, but it was pretty busy. We got there early, so thankfully we got there early because it was jam-packed, like by the time we were sitting down and getting food and stuff. And then we went to this ice cream place that Colette wanted to go to called Sorry Not Sorry.
I've heard of that.
It's this kind of chain ice cream store in Vegas, and they use the highest milk fat percentage possible for it to still be called ice cream.
So it's real chewy?
It is really chewy. It is very chewy, and it kind of left like a grease film on the spoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it was delicious.
It was very, very good ice cream. Pretty reasonably priced. I mean, the 5 of us, I think it was like $30, and you know, they have like really unique flavors. The one that I got was campfire s'mores.
Oh.
The color of that was very off-putting.
I can imagine.
It was gray. It was like a gray colored ice cream. Josephine,
fog ice cream.
Yeah, Josephine and Colette got like a strawberry shortcake. I don't remember what Raven got, and I don't remember what Letitia got, but it was very good ice cream. It was pretty good. And when we got there, it wasn't crazy busy. And we were sitting outside eating the ice cream, and I looked over, and the line had like wrapped around the building for this ice cream place. So this is a very, popular place for ice cream. So that was fun. Didn't win any money this time.
You'll get them next time, brother.
Yeah, went to a gun show, talked to all the old fogies about how gay California is with their gun laws. But yeah, that was fun. It was a fun trip. And then we went to a couple of Asian grocery stores, and then this place right here is where I got the majority of all the stuff that we are going to see. This is called Tesso Life. And really, really cool little place. It wasn't open the last time we were there, and it just opened up when we were there this last week. So in
case you're wondering what that ties to, Devin brought some nice gifts today. He brought some non-alcoholic beers from Japan.
Yes.
Some non-alcoholic cocktails from Japan.
Yep.
And then to prove that he's pure evil, he brought Natto.
Yes. And if anybody doesn't know what Natto is, it is a fermented soybean snack, and it's like stringy. The fermentation from it, and
I believe the word is disgusting.
I also got some unique Pringles, Asian Pringles.
Those are always fun.
Yes, I got
He's got him, so he's throwing them on the ground.
I got seaweed sushi flavor Pringles here, and I also got which one is this? Pringles black truffle velvet mashed potato flavor.
That I'm looking forward to. That should be good.
So yeah,
I'm looking forward to both of them. They're just fun to
and this one's
try those.
This one's a product of China, and I believe this is a product of Japan. Product of Taiwan. This is a Taiwanese Pringle. So yeah, but so yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to try.
And we've got a new season of anime to talk about.
And
It'll be a very busy show.
And a new season of anime. Yeah, new season of anime. Scotty, I guess we'll start with these seaweed sushi flavored Pringles.
Okay, I'm going to show you all what natto looks like too. By the way, and is that the right way to pronounce it? Natto.
Yeah.
This is natto. This is that crap we're going to be eating today. Now it looks like beans with melted cheese on it. It's not.
Yeah, it's the fermentation. It's the bacteria,
and it's supposedly got a really super strong ammonia smell, but the taste is supposed to be pretty good, and it's very, very healthy. It's a super food. Got two supers there.
Yeah.
And while Devin's opening that, I'll show you. Here's my picture of the Jaws exhibition down there in Los Angeles. It was very cool. Anyway. That was last week. All right, so this is the which flavor is this?
This is the seaweed sushi flavor.
And it looks like your standard Pringles chip, a little smaller maybe.
A little smaller than a standard Pringles chip. It smells like a Pringles chip.
Yep.
Just smells like Pringles.
Chin chin.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Tastes like a Pringles.
Yeah. Now, which flavor is this? I know I should like 6 times.
That was seaweed sushi.
I get no seaweed. I get no sushi.
I get the seaweed.
Do you?
Yeah, I get the seaweed.
Usually seaweed turns me off because it tastes like a dumpster.
Yeah.
But I don't get it here. So how much does that go for?
I don't remember. I think it was like $3.99.
And that was at the Asian grocery store.
That was at Tesso Life, yeah.
That's the life. Yeah, these are pretty good.
And I figured
a little thicker.
Yeah, a little thicker, but they are smaller.
Yes.
So I figured we'll also try one of the beers. I think we'll do 2 today, a beer and one of the cocktail, and the next week we'll do the other beer and the other cocktail.
Okay.
And you want to do the cocktail first?
Sure.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Well, we have the grapefruit drink, right? And the pineapple beer. Oh, and the Red Bull. Yeah, bring that out too. I got Japanese Red Bull. That's the grapefruit drink, I believe. Now, I got Japanese Red Bull. We're doing the pineapple beer. And this is a product of... No idea. I also got Japanese Red Bull, and I've heard a lot about these because Japanese Red Bull is supposed to be a lot stronger than traditional Red Bull. And I got 2 of these. I have not tried one yet. Do you want to give this a try too, Scott?
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna try Japanese Red Bull or Asian Red Bull.
I love that old school tab. It's like the things you used to cut your feet on at the beach.
Give you a little.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Red Bull, but I'm always curious about it.
I don't think this is carbonated like normal Red Bull, and it is thick. It is like thick, like syrup here.
It's like syrup pea.
Yeah. So, all right.
I don't know if you can see it down in there.
No.
They poured it in the keyboard. There it is. Ew.
Yeah. So we're gonna try this. I've been told it tastes like medicine. I like the taste of Red Bull, so we'll be the judge of that.
Should we shoot this or just sip it?
I don't know.
We'll do
find
both.
out.
It reeks of cough syrup.
Okay. It is a flat. It just tastes like flat Red Bull, and it is thick. It is very thick.
It's actually pretty tasty.
Yeah. I prefer my Red Bulls carbonated, but It is definitely not carbonated.
I can see the comparisons to medicine
Mm-hmm.
because it's thick, it's syrupy, it's got that fruity fake flavor to it, but not overbearingly candy-ish.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. And how much caffeine is in this?
No idea, because everything is in a different language.
Oh.
So I have no idea how much caffeine is in this.
Let's see if I can find it online. That's Japanese?
I don't know. Type in Asian Red Bull. This might actually be. I can just do a Google image search here.
Japanese Red Bull contains 32 milligrams of caffeine per 100 milligrams. How many milliliters is that?
250.
So there's 64 in there, a little more than 64. Oh, a standard 250 milliliter can delivers 80 milligrams of caffeine. That's almost triple. I mean, no, it's double a Coca-Cola.
This is Chinese. This is a 250 milliliter can of Red Bull vitamin flavored drink for their
vitamin flavor
produced for the Chinese market. Unlike slim typical cans, this version features a shorter, stouter, gold-colored can design labeled as Red Bull, often referred to Chinese or Gold Edition.
The caffeine's about the same, 80 milligrams for a 250 milliliter can.
So
it's roughly equivalent to a standard cup of coffee and about half that of a can of Coca-Cola.
yes.
So anyway, I kind of like this. This is perhaps the best Red Bull I've ever had.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then this.
But now we're going to get all jittery and stuff. So just brace yourself for it.
This is a 330 milliliter can of Guan's pineapple beer, a popular non-alcoholic beverage. The drink is marketed as a fruity soda that combines pineapple flavor with a slight malt aroma. Originated in China, is often described as having a refreshing sweet and sour taste.
Oh, you're talking my alley.
This is Cantonese. This is a Cantonese pineapple beer. So that's that. This also has that same little pull tab on it.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh. Had quite a snap to it.
Here's reviews on untapped.com. It says, quite pleasant, but not really beer.
Now, for the first time in a very long time, I can actually give Scott half of this.
Because of the zero alcohol.
Because it is zero alcohol. Have you ever had Pineapple Cart by Golden Road? Of course I've had Pineapple Cart by Golden Road, Mike. This shit is delicious. Maybe this is gonna be like Pineapple Cart. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the drink. I don't know if you want to swap cameras here.
I do.
Oop, wrong camera.
That's just me. Hi guys.
There we go. Guan's pineapple beer drink.
I do love the can art. That's cool.
Yeah. Alrighty. There's for Scotty there.
All right.
Non-alcoholic pineapple beer. I did specifically go out hunting for non-alcoholic beer.
I appreciate
Asian
that
beers.
so much. And there's so much, you know what? It has improved so dramatically over the years.
Yes.
That thank God I have to stop drinking to the point where there's good stuff out there.
Yeah.
Smells like burned pineapple.
It smells malty. It has that weird
It does. Yeah.
I don't know.
Mike, to you in particular and everybody else out there.
Yeah.
Chin chin.
Right. And to non-alcoholic pineapple beer.
Tastes like a pineapple soda. It's not bad.
Yeah. It does have I do get that kind of weird, funky,
beery
flavor kind of aftertaste. Like you get this strong, sweet pineapple soda flavor, and then there's kind of this funky toasted flavor after it.
Funky toasted is good words for it because it's not bitter like you might expect a beer to be sometimes, but it is funky and it is a little toasted too.
Yeah,
it's really good though.
Yeah,
this is an outstanding drink.
I did just get a notification on my phone. Today is Rudy Bibion's birthday, so happy birthday, Rudy!
Sing to him,
right?
No.
But
happy birthday, Rudy. Rudy's a great guy.
Rudy is a great guy.
One of my favorite people. he discovered he was always a Monster fan. Remember all the Frankenstein stuff he would wear?
He loved Frankenstein. He was a big Frankenstein fan.
He came in one day with a T-shirt and a book about Godzilla for me and just gave it to me. And I thought that was the sweetest thing. Just out of the blue. I saw that in the store. I thought of you. So he's a good guy. Happy birthday. I miss you, Rudy.
The funniest story I have. So we used to work with Rudy over at the old Red Diamond, as I call them. And I had got into Spindrift. I don't know if you guys know what Spindrift is, or Spindrift Spiked. And it was an alcoholic sparkling water, and they were made with actual juices and stuff. And I was telling him about it because he likes to drink, and I brought him one day, and he put it in the refrigerator and forgot about it. And a couple days later, I guess he went into the fridge and he was like, "Oh, sparkling!" It was lime flavored too. And he opened it up and he sits at his desk. He was my direct manager, and he starts drinking it. And he's drinking it and drinking it. He's like, "Man, this is really good." And he looks at the can and realizes that it's alcoholic. And he's like, "Oh, shit." I think he chugged it. Like, he called me. He's like, "Bro, that drink. Dude, I forgot you gave me that drink, bro. And I put it in the refrigerator and forgot about it, bro. I just drank it." And I was like, "Dude, that's alcoholic." He's like, "I know. I just saw the label."
He's like, "No, wonder why my day is getting so much better."
Yeah, so that's when he drank.
That's awesome. Yeah,
drinking it. I mean, it was like 5%.
It was a real light one.
Yeah, it wouldn't have done anything. But he was like, "Bro, it was really good, though."
But you don't want to get caught at your desk with that either.
No.
That always reminds me of I won't use the person's name, but one of the hardcore rules there was that you didn't use your phone when you were driving. I mean, even built into the truck, you weren't supposed to use it, but it really forbidden to use it in your hand. Well, one of our employees was using it in his hand as he was returning to the office, and the district manager pulled up next to him and was looking at him. And he looked over at the district manager, and he's on his phone. He's like, and so when the district manager, I'm being very careful not to use names, showed up at the office, he's all, "Who's driving truck number blah, 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 blah?" Like, "Oh, here we go." And that was discussed, as you can imagine.
Wow.
Sometimes you get caught with your pants down. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So I never got caught sleeping in the office on Saturday mornings after a hangover.
Because no one wants to go in to the office on Saturday mornings. So
yeah,
you're not gonna get caught regardless.
That's absolutely true. Yep. And it was kind of nice because
the managers didn't even go in on the days that they were scheduled to go into the office. They're just like, "I'm at home running it from my computer. Just call me when you're done."
It was my favorite day. I get to work. I get so much done. I could watch a movie, sit back, relax.
Oh yeah, because they had that big 40-inch TV right there, right?
Yeah. And I plug in a USB into the port.
No.
And sit there and watch that or read a book or whatever I wanted to do. Ran the place, and I always stayed till the last guy was out of the well, at least until he arrived at his last job.
Yeah,
because who knows when they're going to need somebody.
Yep. All right, so we got new anime.
No, let's talk about our old work more. Okay. So
we got new anime to talk about. So Crunchyroll Summer.
So apparently, the first thing we have is a new anime about a young woman who has carpal tunnel syndrome.
Oh God.
Well, that's what it looks like.
I really wish we could screen share.
There is a way to do it, but
I don't know if Crunchyroll is really strict with the website, so it might just be all blacked out.
Oh, screw them then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll scroll down. So we got these are the
starting here.
Oh no, this is not. Go back. This is oh no, just click on that seasonal lineup. Nope. Okay, that works. This is what we want. Yep. All right. So
there we go.
All right. These are the anticipated ones here. We have Black Torch, when a reluctant ninja and animal whisperer Jiro meets feline Rago, a human and spectral worlds clash. Gonna be interesting. Animal whisperer.
I like the artwork. It's a little different.
Yep. We have Jadugar, a witch in Mongolia. In the 13th century, Sitara uses her knowledge to take on the Mongolian Empire after their invasion of their homeland. Okay. Daemons of the Shadow Realm is going to be continuing. That's good. I was enjoying this anime. I just watched the new episode yesterday. I was pretty behind on anime because of the Vegas vacation, because they say you get Wi-Fi. You get free Wi-Fi. First of all, the free Wi-Fi sucks.
It does. It's like 3.
It's 3 megabytes, and it didn't even connect. Saying half the time is being generous with the casino. It wouldn't.
That's what you pay that enormous resort fee for.
Yeah, it wouldn't even connect at all. So I didn't get to watch any anime. And the TV they have, you can't like connect. You know, like some of the hotels have TVs where you can connect your Netflix account and stuff. Not this one. So yeah,
worthless.
Yeah. One Piece. Everyone knows One Piece. It's literally the most popular anime in the world. ReZero Starting a Life in Another World season 4. Okay. That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Wait a second. There's a character named Subaru.
Yes.
ReZero?
Yes.
Okay.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime season 4 is continuing. So that's cool. We don't get 12 episodes or 11 episodes of that. And now we have new summer anime. Anime Azur Lane Slow Ahead season 2. That's a gacha game that turns into an anime. We talked about Black Torch, Bungo Stray Dogs 1. That's like the chibi version of Bungo Stray Dogs. Let's see. Oh, Cleavitas season 2. Cleavitas. You might actually like Cleavitas. Very dark, gritty, violent. Really, really cool. Alicia, Clan, Nai, and the rest of the crew return for even more adventures in Cleavitas season 2. So our main heroine essentially gets killed in the first episode.
Spoiler alert.
She's like a hero. They have like a special sword that's used to kill demons, and they go off to kill one of the head demons. And you know, it's looking like this is going to be like the hero battle, right? And they just absolutely get destroyed like within seconds. And he revives her, and he's mad. So he goes and basically destroys the kingdom that sent them. Just destroys the whole kingdom.
Wow.
Town, castle, everything. And then he finds a baby in the rubble, and he doesn't want to kill that. So he revives our heroine to take care of this baby. And then he takes on a human form to judge the human race, to see if they're worthy of staying around or if he should just annihilate them all in general. And that's how that first season goes.
And you enjoyed the first season?
The first season was fantastic.
Yeah.
First season was fantastic. Okay. So we have Dara-san of Riwa. Siblings Hinata and Kaoru encounter a cursed serpent god and make their new best friend.
Aww.
Okay. From overshadowed to overpowered, second reincarnation of a talentless sage. This episode already aired. I watched it yesterday.
Oh.
Reborn after 400 years, the great sage Eftal enters Magic Academy to restore lost sorcery. Really cool first episode. It kind of starts off with these warriors, these sages taking on the demon lord, and they kill him, and they all get given the title of top sage, the 4 great sages basically. And our main guy turns out that he had really no talent for sorcery at all, and he practiced and never gave up and became a top sage. And then they find out that you can, the reason he found out he was talentless is they discovered a way to test your affinities. Basically, you take a piece of your hair and you put it in this water, and depending on what the colors glow shows your affinity and what kind of affinity you have for it.
That's good.
It turns out that he had 0 affinity for anything, but he's a top sage, and then he ends up dying and going through a reincarnation, and he wakes up, and so that's kind of where he just like one-shots this dragon with this spell that he seems to retain his knowledge. And so it looks like, by the look of things, it looks like he's going to be like one of the only like significant magic users. And then the last 400 years, the use of magic in general has kind of gone non-existent, and basic spells are like god tier stuff. So really interesting. So I saw episode 1 already. So
from overshadowed to overpowered, second reincarnation of a talentless sage.
Yep.
But he sounds talented.
Yeah.
Just saying.
All right.
All right.
On to the next three. Goodbye, Laura. After 200 years, mermaid princess Laura awakens for one final chance at true love. Gay. Grow up show Sunflower Circus. Musica joins a struggling circus troupe and helps chase glory beneath the big top.
Is that as simple as it sounds, or have you seen that?
I have not seen it. Most of these things start next week, like July 5th, July 4th, July 1st, July 10th. Those are the stuff. So that one airs July 4th. The next one is Hanakimi Season 2. Hanakimi, this is obviously Season 2. She disguises herself to attend a boys' school and meet high jump star Sano Izumi, only to find out he's quit. Oh,
what a waste of time and energy.
A little swiggy swig of this fucking Red Bull. Hanori-san still wants to fight in the next life.
Don't we all?
Once enemies, now teacher and student. Demon King and hero collide in chaos and romance.
Okay, that looks like fun. Is it any good? Do you know?
It's not out yet. It airs July 11th.
It's one of those new ones. Okay.
Yep. July 11th. There's only there's 3 anime in total that I know of that have episodes, and that's not one of them.
The artwork's a little young James Bondish, is why I was asking.
Okay. Heroine, saint? No, I'm an all works maid, and I'm proud of it. Melody may be a saint destined to save the world, but all she wants is to become the perfect maid.
Say, I got a job for you.
This one has aired. I watched it yesterday. It is very cute.
It looks like it's cute.
Yes, it is a cute anime. I became a legend after my 10-year-long last stand. After S-rank Luck wins a 10-year-long battle, he returns to society and starts over as an F-rank adventurer.
No, as a Frank adventurer.
Yeah. That airs July 3rd.
Okay.
I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day. This is July 7th. In a ruthless academy, 2 girls struggle to survive while holding on to what's left of humanity. Now, this next one I'm going to talk about.
Okay, I just want to say I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day actually sounds more interesting than its title.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Kaiju Girl Carmelise.
Did you skip Judica or which?
We already talked about that.
Why
yeah.
Kaiju Girl
Carmelise.
Kaiju back there.
Yes. So Kuro turns into a kaiju whenever she falls in love. High school romance gets monstrous fast. She turns into Godzilla.
Does she?
Yeah, when she falls in love with someone, she turns into Godzilla essentially and destroys the
wow.
city.
Don't fall in love with her.
Yes. Oh, when does that one air? Go back up. Sorry. That one airs July 2nd.
These are all right around the corner.
That's Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Love Unseen Beneath the Clear Night Sky. This one airs July 6th. Quiet freshman Kakaru grows close to Kaoru, a blind girl, as he tries to grant her wish to see. What's the last thing?
Fireworks.
The centering on the TV is off. So
I don't know why that is either, but
yeah.
It should show the entire picture. But anyway, that sounds like another romance.
Oh yeah, romance for sure. Magica Girl Lyrical Nanoa exceeds Gunblaze Vengeance. Jesus fucking Christ. This is July 4th. Time is to be announced. 30 years after an alien invasion, Shina Kuzi joins the fight to protect her sister and save humanity. All right.
I like the way that exceeds is the only word capitalized in that title.
Yeah. Weird.
Very strange. Interesting artwork, though.
Yes. What is this? Mebius dust?
That's as good a guess as any.
Akari, Stella, and Olga live seemingly normal lives in a city shaped by Mebius dust, or do they?
Ooh, what is Mebius dust?
No idea.
I would imagine it's dust made of Mebius.
Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 3. Oh boy, I was wrong about her. Years after promising friendship forever, Hayato returns with childhood pal Haruki, who has transformed into a beauty. Okay.
Yeah, he's not wrong about that.
Yeah, that one just says July of 2026. We don't know the day. So Please excuse my younger brothers. Airtime July 3rd. After her mother remarries high school Ito, must adjust to life with her four new difficult stepbrothers.
Sounds like a 60s sitcom.
Yeah, I know, right? Stepbrothers, am I right? Rich girl caretaker. I'm secretly the caregiver of the most popular girl in this rich kid school. That starts July 4th. America, fuck yeah. Under Hinako's protection, perfect image, lies, total chaos, and it's Izuki stuck cleaning it up.
Okay.
This next one I'm very excited for because this anime came out like 12 years ago.
Wow.
This is Saga of Tanya the Evil Season 2. We commonly refer to this anime as Lolly Hitler.
Okay.
All right. Our Tanya Dragonshoff heads back into the battlefield in this latest season of Tanya the Evil. A saga.
It took 12 years for the second season to come out.
It has been extremely highly anticipated for another season, and it came out a long time ago. Essentially, our character is pushed in front of a train and dies, and then reincarnates as this little girl with this god character kind of guiding him, but he refuses to acknowledge God, and it's a male and a reincarnated in a little girl's body, and she joins the military, and she just absolutely fucking it's insane. You would probably like this anime.
It looks a little insane just based on the artwork there.
Yes, you would probably enjoy this. We talked about it many times back in the day, but again, this came out forever ago.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right, and that starts July 8th, and I cannot wait for. We have Skeleton Knight in Another World Season 2. I am also very excited for this one. Arc returns. The Skeleton Knight and his friend face the dogmatic Count Hilk to free both elf and beast.
Count Hilk.
Yes. Very excited for this one.
All right. What else we got?
Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. Now, the first 6 episodes are already out. I have not seen them. It was dropped. The first 6 episodes were just dropped suddenly on Crunchyroll, and everyone just went nuts over it. Sasaki has cigarette and knowledge and nowhere to smoke it until Pierce Stranger calls him out in the night. It's a love story. He has a crush on a girl in the supermarket, and little does he know that person that smokes with him out back with the piercings and stuff is actually the girl that he has a crush on, who looks nothing like the girl that he is smoking with in the back of the supermarket.
That's very interesting. That actually, first of all, I like the artwork.
Yes,
that's really cool artwork. It's kind of real standard and almost noirish.
Yes.
But I also like the concept.
Yes.
It's kind of that one's kind of interesting to me. Plus, I've been behind the supermarket many times, but usually they get boxes when I'm moving.
Yeah. The Cat and the Dragon. Now, I know it says subtime July 4th. Episode 1 is already on Crunchyroll. It doesn't say watch now or anything else like that. You kind of just had to know and figure it out that there's actually an episode. An orphan dragon is unexpectedly taken in by a family of magic-wielding cats and becomes their protector. I like this one. I like fantasy shit. It's not an isekai or anything else like that. It's just a straight-up fantasy anime. It starts off with this dragon laying an egg, burying it, and then going out to eat, and then gets harpooned in the head.
Wow.
Dies instantly, right? And then a cat, you see this, the next scene is this cat going into this cave where the dragon egg was laid, and it turns out that these are cat siths, and they have magical powers, and she went into this cave to give birth to her cats, and in doing so, it released some spiritual energy, hatched the egg, and the dragon comes out, and the cat has speech. The cat was like, well, this isn't my first time raising a cub from another species before. I can raise this one. So she raises it as a cat.
That's kind of cool.
Teaches it how to hunt and use magic. And, he has a different type of magic. So he's, can fly and blow fire.
And ain't no dog's going to mess with them.
No. And he, as the mama cat ends up getting summoned by humans, So she disappears, and she's saying that they're ready to be on their own. He stays behind, and the other kittens end up leaving. And cats seemingly instinctually come back to this cave to give birth to kittens, and he becomes their guardian, and teaches the kittens how to hunt and all that other stuff. And this many cycles of this happen. And as there was one warning the mama cat gave was to stay away from humans because they can be cruel, but some can be nice. And one day he's flying through the forest and sees two humans skinning a pile of cats.
Oh.
And he is enraged, and he first logically thinks, well, maybe they're doing it to eat. Because if they're doing it to eat, that's okay, because we kill animals. This is his inner monologue. He's like, we kill animals to eat. So if they're doing it to eat the cats, I will excuse this. And then the spirits end up talking to him and saying they're not doing this to eat. They're actually, what up, Josh Creed, man? Welcome to the show. They end up saying that they are not doing it to eat. They're doing it for the fur. He ends up torching those two, going to the town, posting him. He's this giant dragon at this time, right? Because this is years and years down. He can speak human language, and then just announces that he is the guardian of the cats in the forest, and if they do not heed his warning, he will destroy the whole town. And they immediately attack him. He torches just everybody, all the guards that were trying to attack him. And he goes, this is my final warning. If you guys don't fucking stop, I'm going to destroy this whole town, right? And he's getting ready to just torch him. And this cat comes out to protect this girl. And he's like, oh, my mom said not all humans are bad, some are kind. So he gives that warning again. Well, fast forward more. It pans to this young prince, and he's a bit talentless when it comes to magic. And he's trying to train and use magic because obviously he's the first prince.
Yeah.
And when he's in the courtyard practicing at night, this cat shows up, one of the forest cats. And there was kind of a warning that when he was younger that, the cats are under the protection of this dragon and not to mess with them, and, so on and so forth. But this cat ends up helping him learn magic, and the dragon finds out about it, and the king finds out about it, kind of situation. The dragon goes to the town, and the cat wants to stay to help the prince learn magic. And so the dragon was like, if the king is fine with it, I am also fine with it. So he changes form into this cat form and basically speaks with this king. And they have this agreement that the future princes of the world will learn magic from cats. And that's kind of where we're at there.
Oh, very interesting.
Very
unique show.
Very unique show. Looking forward to the rest of the episodes. On to the next one. The Duke's son claims he won't love me yet, but showers me with adoration. Oh, love story bullshit. All right, we're gonna take a little break here and try the what the fuck are these again? This is the black truffle and velvet mashed potato ranking of kings. Oh man, don't even get me started on ranking of kings. I love that anime. That was a fantastic anime. This is another snack from the Asian grocery store here. Ranking of Kings was such an underrated anime and an absolute masterpiece. The theme songs for it were bangers as well. So, all right, this is black truffle. This is black truffle and bro, I've been watching
mashed potatoes.
Black truffle and mashed potato. I've been watching you play that Sands game, by the way. You and Omid and Devin playing that game, and it looks fucking amazing. This new game came out, Sands Raiders of something, and it's like a steampunk pirate game.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Oh, it smells like farts. Did you smell them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the Pringles. There's not a whole lot of flavor in it. It's there, but there's not a whole lot of it. Not nearly as much as the last chip we tried. Don't you think?
Yeah, they're not bad.
No. Yeah. Not my fave. I don't hate it.
All right.
That's the review that's going to be in the can. Not his fave, but he doesn't hate it.
You know, the problem with truffle flavor, Josh, is that truffle oil is a perfume. The flavoring in general, truffle oil is just a perfume. It's not the actual flavor of truffle. I know you're in the UK, so but truffle oil and truffle in general are two completely different flavors. And I've had like truffle on ramen and stuff like that, and it is a fantastic flavor. But like truffle flavoring and the truffle oil is disgusting. I have a story. I won a all expense paid trip to Napa Valley. This was fucking so long ago, probably 17, 18 years ago. And they it was this live in the vineyard thing. We got to go to a bunch of concerts and wineries and stuff like that. And there was a contest at one of the vineyards that we were at. And if you could guess the flavor that was inside their famous pea soup that they had there, you would win a case of wine. And
let me guess, peas.
Yeah. So their secret ingredient in this pea soup, or the soup that they had. So they pour a thing, and I went they poured it, and as they were pouring it, I immediately knew it was truffle oil. Immediately knew. I could smell it. I despise truffle oil, and I immediately knew. I set the thing down and I started writing, and the guy was like, "You're that confident." And I looked up at him, and there's no one else around. I said, "It's truffle oil." And he was like, "What?" He's like, what do you mean? They're gonna me to taste it? And I was like, I don't have to taste it. I can smell it. I despise truffle oil. And the guy was like, oh. I wrote truffle oil and I put the thing in there. Everyone was like, oh, bacon and all this like normal shit. And
yeah.
I fucking won the case of wine. I won the case of wine, and they were like, oh, you take it home with you? And I was like, can you ship it? And they were like, yeah, we could ship it. And they shipped it to my house.
Nice.
I fucking hate truffle oil.
I love the fact that you guessed it without even tasting it.
I didn't even need to taste it. I could smell it. I could smell it. I fucking knew immediately, and I fucking hated it. I didn't even need to taste it. I did try it, and it was gross. So, but
well, Josh, you wouldn't understand this one either, because these chips there's hardly any flavor at all. What's there is not good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the other chips were way better. Which were those?
This was the sushi flavored one. Seaweed sushi flavored Pringles there.
They were much better.
You want to try that one of those non-alcoholic beers?
Yes, but I think we have to do this first.
Oh, the beer of the week.
Yeah, got to have that, right?
It's left side. There you go.
And now it's time for the 9 a.m. Sunday morning beer of the week here on the Anime Something or Other show live on Rough Edge FM. Brought to you by Pele Utu, Reno's only traditional tiki bar. A kaleidoscope of colors and tropical charm with the undeniable allure of paradise and intoxicatingly delicious cocktails. Pele Utu. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. 1275 Stardust Street in Reno, Nevada. For more information, please visit peleutu.com. Don't tell anybody, but we're going to Pele Utu within the next month sometime.
Oh, nice. I'm
looking forward to that.
Can't wait to go.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
All right. So we already tried the pineapple beer earlier, this pineapple beer drink. This is 0% alcohol. For those of you who don't know, Scotty cannot drink alcohol anymore,
Up
unfortunately. And I did go hunting for non-alcoholic stuff, and this Tessa Life did have quite a few of it. So we have acai, the #1 beer of Japan, and this is non-alcoholic. We have Ichi beer. This is also non-alcoholic, and this one we're going to save to next week, but it is the sparkling grapefruit. It's Kirin Ice, which I'm assuming is like...
yeah, you've heard of it before. You've seen it out
Kirin
there.
beer. So this is Kirin Iced sparkling grapefruit non-alcoholic drink. I think we'll go with the acai, because I do like a solid acai.
Yeah, I've had that before, the regular beer. This is the first time I'll have the non-alcoholic beer. And I will tell you again, these beers are getting much better. These non-alcoholic beers actually taste like beer now, which is good, because otherwise there'd be nothing. You'd have to drink Coke all the time.
It does kind of smell like farts.
Well, right now everything smells like farts. I think it's you.
Maybe it is me.
It smells like farts.
Yeah, it does smell like farts.
All right, I'm gonna let my fizz settle a little bit. Got to let your fizz settle.
Yeah. I also got some vapes while I was in Vegas.
I noticed that.
Yeah. That fancy little.
How much does that cost, if you don't mind my asking?
Like $15.
Because I see those laying all over the parking lots everywhere. People finish them and they just toss them on the ground.
Yeah, this one is.
And I'm thinking they got to be more expensive than to just toss them on the ground.
Well, so like once they're out, they're out.
You can't refill them?
No, they're single use basically.
Oh.
So this one has up to 50,000 puffs on it. And you can recharge them, but once the juice is out, the juice is out.
Done. Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Acai
beer. Let's try
You
this
should
out.
learn to say cheers in Japanese or something.
Kampai.
Kampai.
Yeah. That's a lot more bitter than I expected it to be.
Surprising.
It tastes like an
But
acai.
it's not too bitter.
No, it tastes like an acai.
It's been so long since I had one, I can't tell you that. But it's good.
Yeah.
It tastes like a mild beer. You okay, man?
Vape it while you can. Hell yeah. Well, these are already illegal in California. You can't buy these.
You got that in Nevada?
Yeah, you can't buy flavored nicotine stuff. You can't buy flavored nicotine. You can't buy flavored nicotine pouches. You can't fucking, because it's marketed towards kids and kids are retarded and, you know, they're easily manipulated into fucking flavored shit. But, oh, yeah, they've already been banned here. Yeah, you can't vape in California anymore. Well, you can vape, you just can't buy them.
The only one the flavors you can vape are like the truffle.
Yeah. But like even the nicotine pouches, you can't buy them in California anymore. Flavored ones, you can only buy just standard original flavored, which is just nicotine flavored, basically.
The one time I went to I don't know what they call them, but it's like a vape bar. Because there were several here in Ventura when vaping was really hot.
Yeah. I used to buy all my supplies there.
You'd go there and sit there and they'd give you a selection of flavored vapes to try, and it was fun.
Yeah.
You know, but then I know
the plastic waste from vapes is insane. It is absolutely insane. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Because it's e-waste too. It's plastic and e-waste because there's electronics in this, there's batteries and all this other stuff. Back in the day, when people had refillable vapes, you know, I used to vape a lot and I used vaping to quit smoking. And now this is just kind of just for fun because I was in Vegas kind of thing. I used to make my own vape juices with my own nicotine percentage. I used to buy pre-made ones.
I remember
that. I had my own, a douche flute at the time. And I used it to quit smoking. And then I started saving money by making my own vape juices combination. My go-to one was peach raspberry. I used to make peach raspberry, and I even had literally nicotine in a bottle, and I would add X amount of drops to the concoction and shake it up, and I used to control my own percentages, and I got to the point where I was weaning myself off to just vaping zero nicotine. And after like a month or so of that, I just got really bored. Like it wasn't fun anymore.
Yeah.
And I just stopped vaping, and that was it. And I quit smoking.
I remember you went through that phase, and you were creating your own vapes. You'd bring them in for me to try.
It's not a phase, Dad.
Did it last long?
Vaping? Well,
no, I mean that particular phase of you making the vapes.
I mean, essentially, once there was no nicotine in it. I mean, I vaped for a couple of years. But once I started making my own stuff and adjusting nicotine percentages, once it was down to zero, there was no need to do it anymore, and I stopped. The whole reason was to quit smoking.
Okay, so maybe phase is an unfair term, but I remember that when you're doing that because you would bring me flavors in.
Yeah,
and it was fun. They were all good. Yeah.
So
my favorite was the bacon Pop-Tart.
Oh yeah, bacon Pop-Tart. Bacon Pop-Tart. All right, back to the seasons. I think we're near the end of what's been announced already. So we have the Elusive Samurai season 2. I haven't seen season 1. I was told to watch it, and I hadn't got around to watch it. So we have the Exiled Heavy Knight shows how to game the system. Disowned for his defective Heavy Knight class, Elimas uses past life knowledge to prove true strength. All right.
Okay.
The insipid prince's what is that?
Furtive
grab for the throne. Mocked as a useless prince, Arnold wields wields magic in a secret as was it silver to manipulate the battle for the throne.
Okay, that one sounds kind of like fun because I love those kind of things where somebody's an underdog and people laugh at him and then they prove they shouldn't laugh at him.
Oh, you'd love anime.
That's why I'm looking forward to Mutiny coming up very soon.
The oblivious saint can't contain her power. Plain Carolina is married off to a cruel prince and learns neither of them is quite as rumored.
Interesting.
We have the ogre's bride. Neglected her whole life, an ordinary girl's fate changes when a handsome monster claims her as his bride.
Is that the monster?
Yes.
This doesn't look too monstrous.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
The villager of level 999. Koji Kagami, level 999? A villager and Demon King's daughter pursue coexistence between their worlds.
If you turn that upside down, it could be a satanic anime.
Yeah. The world's strongest rear guard. I'm always guarding my rear.
I was going to say, what is that? It's got a tool?
Reborn in a labyrinth country, Arito uses his rare support class to conquer deadly dungeons. Sounds fun. Though I am an inept villainous, these villainous animes have gotten out of hand.
Is that a thing now?
Yes. After a body swap, Ririn must survive court intrigue and clear a villainous's name. Okay, this next one is a Korean manhwa. It was adapted from a Korean manhwa, which is Korean manga. And I don't know what to watch, but I might even rewatch Parasite. Parasite's a good one. Have you watch Hunter x Hunter, dude? Fucking can't go wrong with Hunter x Hunter. Or Solo Leveling if you haven't seen Solo Leveling. But so people are gonna call this a Solo Leveling. This Tomb Raider King are gonna call this a Solo Leveling ripoff. I believe the manhwa of this came before Solo Leveling, but in a world with power granting tomb, one betrayed Left 4 Dead raider is given a second chance at them all. If you notice, our protagonist looks a lot like Sung Jin-woo from Solo Leveling, and that's because basically all Korean manhwas that are coming out, basically the protagonist looks like the protagonist from it looks like the protagonist from Solo Leveling. So trapped in a dating sim, the world of Otami games is getting tough for Mob Season 2. This anime came out a long time ago. I would say 10 years ago the anime came out and we're getting a Season 2. So Leon must continue to survive an Otami game. An Otami game is a dating sim, by the way.
Okay.
So in a game world in the new season of Trapped in a Dating Sim. So
there you go. There's the dating sim.
Well, it's in the title, Trapped in a Dating Sim, but
so how do you describe this one? What genre is that?
It's an isekai.
Okay.
It's an isekai. It's an otame isekai, dating sim isekai kind of bullshit. Victoria of Many Faces, a retired spy seeks a peaceful civilian life, but her past and the locals have other plans.
That one looks kind of plain.
I need a dating sim, bro. You're in a dating sim, Mike. Thank God you have class, Josh. Solo Leveling is mid. Your whole life is a dating sim right now, Mike. What is it?
I swiped the other way, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah. I swipe right on Mike every time I see him. Yorio Shinden Samurai Troopers Core 2. It's like a super violent Power Rangers.
Okay.
You and I are polar opposite season 2. And then the young ladies don't play fighting games.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you say so.
Yeah.
You and I are polar opposites. She's outgoing, he's shy. High school love gets awkward when opposites collide. Encourages a real test, a romance, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So of all of those, which one are you looking forward to the most?
I mean, basically all the fantasy isekai bullshit ones.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these are gonna be trash, and I am a huge fan of trash anime. So,
Yes.
um, looking forward to the trashy trash.
Trash is fun.
I love trash anime. When the anime, you see, the thing is that I can't stand like the beginning after the end. This season 1 and season 2. This was a highly anticipated anime that came out, and what happened was that the animation quality was just absolute garbage. The story was great, the animation was terrible. That I can't stand. I still watched it because I'm a fucking glutton for punishment. But like it was just so highly anticipated, and then it came out and it was just like still frame nonsense, and like we'd get like still frame like of a character, and they would put the fucking stink lines on it to make it look like they were moving, and it wasn't even like intentionally done that way. It was just done that way because they were lazy, and that was shit. The other thing I wanted to talk about, we had the conclusion to Baki versus Musashi. You remember we talked about that a few months ago. The second part came out just last week on like Wednesday or Thursday or some shit like that. I watched it all. Somehow they managed to improve it. They must have. I don't know what they did, because they didn't redo it. They just released it in sections. Somehow it got better. Still fucking stupid. Still fucking stupid. I know it follows the manga, and I don't read manga, but it concluded with a battle between Musashi and Baki, and I don't want to spoil it because it just came out last week. But if you haven't read Baki manga and you're just watching this, prepare to be disappointed. That's all I'm saying.
That's sad.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I can't believe I'm bringing this up because I really don't want to, but Devin almost forgot about that.
Oh, the Natto. Yes. No, we were saving it for last. Okay.
We have to run out of here puking.
Let me grab. We're gonna do the cheap one, and then we'll save the expensive one for next week.
Okay. So natto is a traditional Japanese food made from fermented soybeans, known for its strong ammonia-like smell, sticky, slimy texture, and nutty flavor, often served with rice for breakfast. It's considered a superfood due to being rich in protein, fiber, vitamins, especially K2, and probiotics, which support heart, bone, and gut health. While polarizing outside Japan, it's a staple in Japanese cuisine, typically seasoned with soy sauce, mustard, and green onions. It is also horribly revolting, and no one should ever eat it on a podcast because puking on a podcast is considered bad form.
There's also a little seasoning packet.
Now, what is in the seasoning packet? Is that soy sauce?
No idea what's in there, but we're going to... Okay, so the traditional way of eating natto...
is not to.
It's not to. Oh, Josh, oh no. So what you do is there's this little film over this, right?
I'm out.
And what you do is you take your chopstick, okay, and you plunge it through...
Hold it up to the camera if you can.
I'm trying to get it. And then you take this out like this. Okay. Oh, look at this string. I don't know if you can see the string, but there's a string on this.
That's not a string. That's a spider web.
Okay. First impressions. It doesn't smell terrible.
Okay.
I think this is an oil. I don't know. We're gonna go. The traditional way of eating it is with mustard, and it did come with a little packet of mustard. But we're gonna put this oil on here too. Okay, so we'll get some of that on there. What is this? Okay, and then mustard.
Those of you that's joining us, we're eating this crap. Natto.
We're eating natto. Okay. And then you do a little mixy mix, and you get this all mixed up. Oh my God. Look at this. Okay. And then, I don't know if you can see this. Scott is not looking forward to this at all. I have for the longest time have wanted to try this. I like weird and unusual food, and this is definitely weird and
Qualifies them both.
weird and unusual food. I'm going to take a little bit, just a little bit for you, Scott. Oh, look how stringy that is.
I think it is wrapped in spider web. Can you smell the ammonia? Is it got a strong ammonia smell? Like
There's no ammonia smell.
Okay.
There is no ammonia smell.
So that's one plus at least.
All right. That is a small amount for you.
It is a small amount.
And this is the cheap one, by the way. I bought 2 different kinds of natto.
One is, okay.
It is the fucking lactobacillus is really going strong.
Are we going in?
We're going in. All right, here we go.
You know what? It's not bad.
It has a funky aftertaste, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's like they said, it's got a nutty flavor. There is kind of a chemical taste to it.
There is a weird chemically taste to it.
But it's not brutal, but it's there.
But my body isn't saying don't eat this
No.
more. I put this in my beer and I didn't mean to do that. Son of a bitch. I was gonna drink that.
Not anymore.
Have you Coke Zero?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You need one?
Yeah.
It's really not as bad as I anticipated.
Expires in 3036. That's funny that you say that because I got home from Vegas. I bought this the day that we left Vegas. And they were in the refrigerated section at the place. I get home and 2 days later I go to look at it, and on the package it says freeze. Keep in freezer. So I immediately put it in the freezer.
Yeah. It's really, I mean, I was anticipating something horrible, and it's not bad at all. It's like a how do I describe it? It's like beans but with a nut flavor.
Would you
agree?
What's that?
It's like beans with a nut flavor.
Yeah, it is very funky though. And the strings that you see when you pull it apart from the
I like the strings because it's like a floss.
Yeah. I'm gonna try one more bite of this, and then I don't want to finish it.
But now you can say you have.
Now I can say I've had natto before.
Yeah, it's not horrible. Do you need this lid back?
Definitely more of the seasoning has helped. Take a little bit off the top there. I added more of that oily seasoning on there, and it definitely improves it.
Boy, it is just stringy as all get out, isn't it? Oh, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Definitely does.
For me, like the initial taste of it is fine. I don't have any qualms with the initial taste. There's just a weird little aftertaste in the back of your throat.
And that's that chemical taste.
Yeah, that's that chemical. No ammonia, though. I don't know why everything online said ammonia tasting.
A strong ammonia. What's a strong ammonia odor? And I don't even get that.
No ammonia.
But I could eat this. I can imagine this in a wrap of some kind with things. It's not scary bad.
I have tried cheap caviar. I've never tried like quality caviar.
I love caviar.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. I've had cheap and I've had expensive kind. Expensive kind, of course, was at a television event where they were serving it for free because otherwise I
on like creme fraiche and a little chip or whatever.
Yeah, cracker in them, and it was delicious. And then the cheaper version I had was at a salad bar at a chart house. They actually had caviar at a chart house in a salad bar.
Okay,
and I've enjoyed it both times. But I like salt, and caviar is quite salty most of the time.
During the holidays, Costco sells like a tin of caviar for like $100. I've always wanted to try it, but Letitia would kill me if I bought a little tiny 4-ounce tin of caviar for $100. So
caviar's good. It's slightly fishy. It can be very fishy depending on the brand you get. But it's also mostly salty, and I like the salt flavor a lot, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But is there some I'm gonna go spend $30 on? No.
But
if it's within reaching distance and I'm allowed to get some, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, like if I was at an event and there was caviar there, I would fill my gullet with caviar. But yeah,
Josh says try it on the podcast and tell him it's a tax write-off.
Right?
Like the way you think.
I've never written off a single thing for this podcast. I really should, but I've never written off.
I used to write off everything, but I don't anymore because my income balance it's close.
Negligible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
I really should start doing it because my income in this business.
You should, and I'm sure you've got a lot of deductibles that are, you know.
I just sold
tied directly to the business,
a massive account, and for somebody famous.
Can't say any more than that.
I can't say anything more than that, but it was someone famous, and
Kanye.
Oh God. You know what? I've done Kanye's house before. When they were married, Kim and Kanye. I've done their house in Hidden Hills. And the house itself and Kanye himself, really cool dude. I never met Kim Kardashian. I met Kanye twice. He, of all the Kardashians and Jenners that I've serviced, Kanye has been the only one that I've ever seen actually playing with their kids. You can say what you want about him. He's crazy, whatever.
He's crazy, whatever.
But he's the only one of that family that I ever saw playing with their kids. Like outside, he had a whole little like 1950s village thing playing, and I was going around servicing the house. This is when I worked for the corporate company, and I go around the corner, and there's Kanye with his kid inside one of the little mini houses in the village that he built in the back. And I went, "Oh, sorry, I'll skip this area." And he acknowledged me. He said, "Thank you, sir, for being considerate." And I said, no problem. I got done with the thing, and then I got yelled at by the security team for talking to Kanye. And I was like, I almost fucking sprayed him in the face.
Yeah.
So I apologized and told him I would skip it. So
it's not really having a conversation with him.
I didn't want to be rude and then get in trouble for almost spraying him and his kid in the face. And his security team was always a fucking chore. I hated dealing with them.
That's typically the case.
Yes.
And in some, you have to understand truth. It's the same time that sometimes it's essential. I can't remember her name. She played Daisy on the Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay.
Anyway, we were at somebody paid a worker to use their uniforms and went onto her property and took illegal pictures, basically. So they have to protect themselves from that because, but you don't have to be an asshole about it.
So it sounds like a good security team. I've done a lot of really famous people, and there are good, firm, and stern security guards, and then there's just dicks.
Yeah.
And a perfect example was one that I was doing in Malibu, and they would, you would show up, you were on a list, you would tell them that you were there, they would open a gate for you, typically, because they're your only point of contact, typically, they would say, "Hey, so-and-so said this, this, and this, can you take care of that?" Absolutely, no problem.
Right.
But and then you would go to these other houses, these other properties, right? And you're going there every month, right? Typically, it's the same person going there every single month, and you see the same fucking security guard every fucking month. And the Kris Jenner, she was one of the worst. And you would show up, and you're in a full uniform, a fully branded truck, right? And you would show up, and they would look at you and be like, "Why are you here?" Fucking, the truck says pest control 50 different times on the fucking vehicle. I just saw you 4 weeks ago, and you said the exact same thing to me. It's not like nothing has changed. I haven't had plastic surgery. I'm the same fucking fat ass that's been here last fucking month, and you asked me the same fucking question. I'm here for pest control, dipshit. Oh, what company? What company?
It says right there 9 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fucking logos on this truck that say what company. What do you think? And it's those. It's just being a douchebag.
Yeah.
And Kourtney Kardashian, the worst. And it's not even her security team, it was her assistant. Her assistant was the biggest fucking bitch ever. We couldn't stand her. I actually was going to go once and ended up not having to go and just hearing horror stories about it. Khloe Kardashian was the nicest of all of the sisters. She was always super nice. I love old work stories. Yeah, Mike. She was super nice. She would actually come out in person and give you like drinks and stuff and tell you to stand in the shade for a minute because it was hot. And like she would acknowledge you as a person and not some, lower being.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, you have these people that just kind of acknowledge you as people and not as some, someone to spit on kind of thing. And Khloe was the nicest Kardashian of all of them.
Most of the celebrities we dealt with were very nice people. That was a big surprise because you may not expect that, but that's how it was.
You know who are bigger douches than the celebrities? The fucking siblings and family members of celebrities.
That's true.
David Duchovny's brother, I dealt with him once and he was an asshole. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? You're not even famous. Like, you have zero right to be a dick because your brother is famous and like, what the fuck? Like, you're living off the fucking trails, the tail endings of the crumbs of his success. Shut the fuck up. I always hated that when it was family members of famous people and they were douchebags.
I deal with that directly because my brother's a douche.
Yeah.
Because, he knows me. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Family members of famous people were 10 times worse than the douchiest famous person.
Most of them were very nice. Yeah. I remember the assistant, a guy called me one time and he said he was an assistant of a celebrity and he needed service, but he couldn't reach his local branch. So he called our branch. And so I said, okay, well, I can probably help you out. What's the name of your customer? And he goes, of your boss. He goes, Dave Mustaine. I'm all, Dave Mustaine from Megadeth? And he goes, oh, yeah, you know him? I go, yeah, I know him. And so it was funny because from that point on, until I left the company, he would call me to schedule Dave's appointments because he knew that I would get on top of it where he couldn't even reach the other branch.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool because we kind of had like a friendship there, it was kind of awesome. So, and I had met Dave before, and despite the fact he looks sour all the time, he's actually a cool dude.
I should have asked for him to send you an autograph.
I should have done that. Yeah,
I bet you he would have.
That's another reason they probably didn't want to talk to somebody else because they didn't ask for it. But, all right, we're out of here, folks. So we'll come back next week. We got pineapple beer. We got some other beer to try. Thank God we have another Natto. It really wasn't as bad as you've read online. I was expecting it to be like that Swedish fish that they serve, or what is that fish in a can?
Oh, you were Sir Strawman.
Yeah.
I'm still working on getting one of those.
That's not allowed in the studio. It's not, because it would poison the whole studio.
We'll have to do an outdoor stream.
Yeah, we'll have to do a location streaming on that one.
I have learned tricks of Sir Strawman, by the way.
Yeah, don't open it.
When you open the can, you do it in like a tub of water. Doesn't spray everywhere. All over,
Good advice.
Yeah.
Because that stuff reeks.
Yeah.
You see the videos online of that, and now everybody overreacts on the videos. Let's get that.
I've been wanting to try Sir Strawman on the show for a very, very long time.
When we're doing a location shoot, you'll know because we'll be out doing a remote, and that means we got the damn fish.
We'll have like Tyvek suits on too.
Yeah, we'll have to. God, with face masks that we can't eat it. Oh God!
Could you imagine being at the harbor and we were doing a
hazmat suit
on like Tyvek suits on, and people were like, "What the fuck is going
on over there?"
And all of a sudden, we're just like, people are all panicking, thinking there's some fucking chemical spill.
We can invite people over to try it. Come try it. The harbor's the place to do it,
dude. Could you imagine? And then there's the Sir Strawman smell just carries. People are panicking because they think there's some sort of chemical spill.
Yeah,
we're just gagging our heads off.
Captain Drips is getting everybody. That's where we did our one location shot. We did it at the harbor.
Yeah, when we did why did we do it?
Because it was the day I married that couple.
Oh, that's right. You married that couple.
Officiated a wedding.
Yeah, you officiated a wedding.
So, anyway, we'll see you next week. More beer, more Natto, and whatever else the world brings our way. More anime for certain. And that's it, huh?
All right, we're gonna send you over to B Valentine. She is playing modded Lost Dark Souls, basically. So Later, Josh. We should play fucking that Sand Raiders game too. I want to try and pick that up. It looks a lot of fun.
Do it.
So, all right, sending you over B Valentine while she's playing some modded Dark Souls, and
give me the clue. The cue for the exam.
Yeah,
ready?
I believe she's actually in the UK as well. So, yeah, sending over to a UK player.
All right, see you next week.
All right, see you next week. You're good to go.
Brought to you by The Grape, Ventura County's premier jazz venue and cocktail lounge, located at 2733 East Main Street in Ventura. For menu and music schedule, visit them online at thegrape.club. This has been a Rough Edge Studios production.